Masechet Sanhedrin, PEREK, Het MISHNAH. Ben Sorer Umoreh. Nidon Hashem Sofo is famously judged for what his end will be, meaning what he'll do in the future. If he's already robbing and eating meat and wine, who knows if he'll commit murder in the first place? Therefore, the Torah says, Yamut Zakai, let him die now while he's innocent. V'ayamut Hayav, and then let him die when he's already Hayav doing bad stuff. The death of the wicked is good for the world, and for them because they don't do any more avirot, and the world so that they don't get harmed anymore. Also, they came, their death is bad for them, they can't do mitzvot, and also bad for the world because they lose their zechut. Wine and sleep for the Rishaim is good for us, good for the world, and good for them, because they will sleep and they won't do bad, and also the world won't suffer from them. The tzaddikim, it's bad for them, they won't do mitzvot, and bad for the world. If the tzaddikim are not doing for good mitzvot, it's bad for the world. Pizul Rishaim, spreading out of the Rishaim, is good for them and good for the world, that they're not going to do bad things. The tzaddikim, bad for tzaddikim in the world, because then they won't be able to be together to strengthen the world. The gathering of Rishaim is bad for the world and bad for us, because it is they'll do more avirot. So they came gathering tzaddikim, good for them and good for the world. The more Torah, the better. Sheket l'Rishaim. Sheket means silence, but it means over here means like tranquility. Tranquility for the Rishaim is bad for them. They'll do more bad things, and bad for the world, because if they have quiet and tranquility, they'll do more bad things. Tzaddikim for tzaddikim and is good for them and good for the world. They'll be able to do more mitzvot. MISHNAH Vav haba b'machteret. Very famous concept in the Torah. A guy who comes to rob someone else through a tunnel. Nidon Hashem Sofo, we generally assume that since he's coming through the tunnel hidden, he will commit murder if he's approached by the owner of the house, and therefore, while he's entering, he's already considered a dead man. And therefore, therefore, if he's traveling through the tunnel to get into the guy's house, to rob him, and we assume to kill him, Im yesh lo damim hayav. If he has blood, he's hayav to pay for the barrel. We'll explain. Im en damim patur. If he doesn't have blood, he's patur. What does that mean? If we know for sure, for example, this guy is not going to kill the balabait, how? He's coming through the tunnel, but he's the guy's father. A father won't kill his son. Then since he's not chayav mita, because he's not going to kill the guy, then if he breaks something, he has to pay. However, if the opposite, if he's a random guy coming through the tunnel and there he has no blood, which means he's not considered alive because we assume he's going to come kill, and therefore he's chamita, and therefore whatever he damages, he's patur, because of kimle b'drabamine. You have two punishments, you go versus the more strengthened one, over here is execution, and therefore he's patur from breaking anything. Amen.